Hi everyone, today I am going to solve an Excel assignment. It's Excel 221 in practice, chapter 6 independent project 6 to 5. It's a SIMnet project basically. Its due date is 27/4/2025 11:59. Steps to complete. Here I will start the steps. We need to complete these. For first step, open the classic grader garden 06 start file. If the workbook open in protected view, click the enable editing button so you can modify it. The file will be renamed automatically to include your name. Change the project name if directed to do so by your instructor and save it. I have already opened my file. That's our file. I have already make this one enable editing. That's our file. We will move to our second step. In our second step, what is he asking? He is asking create a nested index and X match function to display the number of transaction by city. So what is in the first A step? What is he asking? He is asking click the transaction sheet tab. So we will go to the transaction sheet tab. That's our transaction sheet tab, and select the name cells A4 to D29 and as a stats. So we will select A4 to D29. That's our cell range A4 to D29. We have selected this one. We will go to the formula tab. Here in the define names, we will make this one as a stats as a defined name for this one and press OK. So range name is assigned to that one table to the range A4 to D29. That's our A step. Click the transaction stats sheet. So we will go to the transaction stats worksheet. That's our transaction stats worksheet. In the cell, click the cell B16 and type spring field. So we will go to B16 and type this one. That's our cell B16. We will type here spring field. Press enter. That's our C step. In our D step, what is he asking? Click the cell C16, start the index function and select the first argument option. So we will go to the C16 and here in the this we will go to the logical function. We will go to the lookup and references function and here we will select index function. We will select the row number, array, column number, first one and press OK. So that's our index function arguments. We need to put argument. Choose our type stats range name in the array argument. So we will go in the first array we will type just stats. That's our stats. And in the row number, what is he asking to type? Click the row number box, nested xmax function as the row argument in the formula bar. So we will select xmatch function and start our bracket. So we will start this one. Select B16 as a lookup value. So we will type B16 and select B16 as a value and we will type comma. In the formula after the B16 cell reference, open the xmatch function argument in the formula builder. Clicks the lookup area box and selects A4 to A29 on the transaction worksheet. So we will select now the transaction worksheet. We will select A4 to A29 and what is other he is saying, then press comma. In the formula box after xmatch return to index function, click the column number index function. So we will close this one and then we will go to the column number index function. Here we will start also xmatch function again. Xmatch function again started this one. What we need to do now? That's our nested second x function. Click the Look up cell C15 in the cell C15. We will type C15. That's our cell C15. Well, then what is the array? Array is the A4 to D4 on the transaction sheet. So we will go to the transaction sheet and we will select A4 to D4 as a transaction array for the sheet. Close the parenthesis in the formula box and preview the result. So we will go, that's our, we will close our bracket and press OK. The formula builder preview, so that's our formula builder preview. Our preview will be shown like that. You will see when you complete this one formula, it will look like that, and you will select OK. So you see we have an error occurred in here, so that's our NA. So we will go to again instruction. He will tell us about how to remove this one error. In the third step, click evaluate the formula. So we will select evaluate the formula here in the formula bar. In the formula editing, we will select formula error. We will select evaluate. Here he is showing us the which is the main error here. So we need to change this one as a hashtag in the third formula. So we will do what we need to do. Click the trace error. The value is not visible to the formula. Click the next and click OK alert box to close the dialog box. So we will select the error checking. We will select trace error and press OK. So that's our step. Click the transaction sheet tab and select the cell C4. So we will go to the transaction tab and that's our cell C4. Click the transaction stats sheet and select the cell C15. So we will go to the transaction stats and sheet and go to the cell C15. You see we have a difference here. He will tell us in the next step. Edit the label, delete the word off and verify there is no space between the hash symbol and the word transaction symbol. So we will go to here. When you see this one C15 tab, here that's our name of the formula, and here in the cell transaction worksheet we have a difference of the heading. That's why this one causing an error. We will change this one as a, we will remove this one off and press enter. So you see we when we enter this one, our formula is now correct. That's our formula. Now our formula is correct. That's our F step. In the cell G step, select the cell C16 and format with the comma style and no decimal places. That's our cell C16. We will go to the home tab. We will make this one as a comma style and make this one as a 0 decimal places. That's our in the cell H, type Simrana in the cell B16. So we will copy this one and we will go to the B16 and change this one as a Simrana and press enter. You see here the value is changed. That's our required value. That's our third step now complete. In our fourth step, what is he asking? Use the dsum function to summarize the transaction and visit date. Click the criteria sheet tab. So we will go to the criteria sheet tab. That's our criteria sheet tab. What is he asking? Select the cell B2 and type LAN hashtag for the landscape design department. So we will go to the cell B2 and type here as a land steric. That's our step. And type law steric in the cell B5. So we will go to the cell B5. That's our cell B5. We will type law steric here in this cell and press enter. Select the B8s and enter the criteria for the patio and the furniture department. So for patio and furniture department, we will select first three letter PAT and then steric. So we will go to the cell B8. We will put PAT and multiply sign. That's our criteria for patio and furniture. Select the transaction sheet and note that the transactions are in the third column of the are in the fourth column. So we will go to the transaction worksheet just to know that transactions are in the cell in the third column and visits are in the fourth column. That's what he want to tell us. Click the transaction stat sheet and select cell B7. So we will go to the transaction stat sheet and select the cell B7. That's our cell B7. Use the dsum function for the database category within the range stats as a database argument. So we will start the dsum function. We will put is equal to. We will start dsum function. We will start our database is the stats. We will select the database. While what is the field? Our field is the type 3 for the field argument. We will type 3 as a field argument and enter the absolute reference to B1, B2 on the criteria sheet. The result is 11,555. So we will go to the criteria sheet and select B2 to B1 to B2 and make these two cells as an absolute reference and close our bracket and press enter. So our result is 11,555. So our result is correct. That's our required results. He is asking to copy the formula to the cell B7 to C7. So we will copy this formula to C7. And what we need to do in the cell C7, edit the field argument in the cell C7 to use the fourth column. So we need to change here only the field argument as a 4 and press enter. So we have got our value 3264. That's our required step. So if you need help in any online courses like computer science, business management, business and math, business and finance, human resource management, history, English, literature, nursing, psychology, statistics, information technology, applied science, you can contact me on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video. Or you can contact me through my email address. My email address is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video. I will show you the results of that one cell. You see in our cell B7 our result is 1155, while in the cell C7 our result is 3264. I will show you. That's our results, and here we need to put only a formula C7 over B7 and make this one to a percentage with the two decimal places, and you will see in the here we have 28.25%. That's our required result. And here in the cell B16 and C16 you can also check our result is correct. So we have total remaining steps of this assignment are 9 steps. We have total 9 steps in this assignment. I have performed 4 steps in this video. If you want to know the remaining steps of this assignment, or if you don't understand the steps I have performed in this video, you can contact me on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video, or you can contact me through my email address. My email address is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video, or you can scan the WhatsApp barcode which is given at the start of the video and at the end of the video. I will show you the solution of that one file, which one I have already did that one. I will close this one file by not saving that one. I will show you this that one. That one is the complete result of that one assignment. That's opening now. You see our employee insurance worksheet look like that. Our criteria worksheet look like that. While our transaction worksheet look like that. And our transaction and depreciation worksheet look like that when you complete that one steps. So if you like my video, please subscribe my channel to get a new video updates. Thank you.